Hi, my name is Dan Serafini with Ameritex Fabric Systems. In this video, we will supply you with tips and tricks for deploying your Ameritex Bimini top system using the adjustable rear stanchions. The first step to any deployment is to unzip the boot from the top on both sides and then fully remove the boot from the top, lifting over the mast light. Prior to transitioning the framework forward, you want to make sure that you've got your rear stanchions lengthened to their longest possible position. You will do this by depressing the push pin and raising the entire assembly and engaging the push pin into the uppermost hole. This needs to be done on both sides, and once completed, you can take the front portion of the framework and swing the entire assembly forward. Once you have it transitioned to the forward portion of the boat, one side at a time, you engage the front stanchions into the forward mounts, locking the Bimini top into place now on all four corners. Now, prior to drawing the tension into the top, you want to make sure that you have both front and rear snaps snapped onto the framework. On Ameritex frames, we have a snap on the frame and in the bow pocket of the top itself. This ensures that the top will not be sliding from side to side while in use or while transitioning in and out of position. Once we've got everything snapped, just come to the rear stanchion. Now you will put your hand right above the jaw slide, depress the push pin, and draw the tension down into the top. Repeat on the second side, push the pin, draw down, and you have the entire top deployed now. One final step of adjustment. Just come to each corner, make sure that the top is pulled down on the corner and fully wrapped around on all sides, and your Bimini top deployment is complete. To transition the top system back into the stored position, you simply reverse the entire set of steps that we used to get it deployed in the first place. Going to the back first, you want to remove the tension from the top by deploying the push pin and allowing the top to raise up. This removes all of the tension from the top system and makes the forward half much easier to manipulate. Once the rear stanchions have been lengthened, one at a time, you can disengage this front stanchions from the mounts and clip them back against the main bulk of the framework using the stanchion clips. Once the front has been let loose, you can transition all of the framework back towards the rear and then begin adding your storage boot back onto the assembly. You will notice your boot has a center slit that allows it to easily be placed over the top of the mast light. You want to do this first to ensure that you're not damaging the mast light pole. And then once you have the boot located and put over that mast light, starting on one side, you can go ahead and start the very first zipper and just zip it part way. Then come to the second side, wrap it around the edge, start your second zipper. Then once both sides have been started, you can just complete the zippers all the way into the center. Then one final point of adjustment, just come out to the edges and pull down to give your boot a nice, clean, finished appearance. The adjustable rear stanchion feature found on the Ameritex Pontoon Bimini tops not only allows you ease of use when deploying, storing, but it also makes it much easier, and it gives you a third point of adjustability to bring it down into what we would consider a trailering position with the top framework sitting much lower for transport. In order to get down to this third point of position, you simply work one side at a time and bring the framework all the way down and engaged into the lowest possible position of the stanchions. You can see this brings it down much lower, whether you're coming underneath a boat lift, going underneath a bridge, or for transport down the highway. This third position makes it much easier to achieve those lower heights needed.